Let's see. Oh wait, first we gotta get gems. Because I had so much fun playing the Sealed League last time, I didn't actually grind my normal quests. I was just playing Sealed League all the time. So let's go ahead and buy in. Ancient Defenses is pretty great if we end up in Sentinels. Gearmaster is also great in Sentinels. Alright, so I'm seeing some good Sentinel cards. There's also Copperhull Marshal. Ooh, we might just be Praxis Sentinels if we can open enough playables. So far so good on that front. Ooh, Scrapper is just a great splash. Just a 5 mana 4/6. You don't even have to have Granite ends, you can just sack your other useless creatures. Whirling Duo. Sentinels, some good fire and time cards. Useless. Ooh, a legendary. Mask of Torment. Alright. Sure. Yep. Ooh, Sauropod. Hatchling. Spell Swipe, not playable. Torch is great here. Lumen Shepherd's also pretty good. And that's a bomb. Alright. Let's dust everything. Get to deck building here. I like that they made it so that everything is new now. So the only fixing we got was Kamikaze and Combrei Stranger, which is not unusual for week 1. I think we probably played this family charter because week 1 playables are hard to come by. I like this Hatchling. Let's look at our removal. We've got a Duelist Blade, we've got a Bring Down, a Sanguine Sword. Purify is the first real one that I'd want to play. Affliction is playable-ish. Pteriax can kill some flyers if absolutely necessary. Island's Intervention to deal with flyers. We've got Emerald Spear. Striking Snake. Barkeep's Friend. Sentry can be removal occasionally. Defenses is removal. And Torch. Alright, so we're definitely, I want to build Fire Time. It just seems like the most obvious course of action. And then we will go from there. I think we have enough Sentinels that this Temple Raider will be played. Fences is fine. Sawed Off is fine. We might play Cloud of Ash if it's absolutely necessary. If you have a relic, Sentry's good. Play both of these Barkeep friends. Probably Shoveler. Gear Master will depend on how many Sentinels we end up actually having. I don't know that we have a way to gain life currently, so we're not playing this Permission Wisp. Time Weaver is good. Alright, so we've got 21 cards that 22 cards I'm okay playing. I think, or 23 cards now. I think we want to splash Primal. So we'll play our Stranger because that gets us a source of time fixing. I don't know that we'll play Common Cause. I don't know that we have enough of each type. So if we are playing Primal, then I want to play this Topaz Drake, the Hatchling. And the Glider. Because a Glider on any of our just big dumb units should do a really good job in this early beginning of the format. Yeah, Justice just isn't really there, is it? Not like last time. I also like Waykeeper, but I just don't know that if we want to be... Are we better off splashing red or fire? I don't think so, because we've got double red here, double red there, double red here. So it's much easier to splash Primal. How many Sentinels can I bond this with? 1, 2, 3. How many relics are we running? We were running 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're probably not going to play the Shoveler, which means we might have time for like this Islands Intervention. I like that a lot. It's first 2 modes are the only thing that's useful for us, but there's also the Waykeeper. Is this the only flyer that we have? No, we have the Topaz Drake, we have the Glider, which makes a flyer, and we have the Hatchlings. Oh yeah, and then the Excavators too. So I was thinking like maybe if we don't have any flyers, we play this Mantisaur, but I don't think that we need to. Stampede Driver is sometimes just kind of crazy. You get rid of a card to make it so your opponents can't swing in. Or you give it to one of your flyers to make it just huge. I don't know I wonder if Time Weaver, I shouldn't play it. Seal does sort of go long, so I need to hit something like that costs 6 to really make that worth a while as a play. I do like Islands Intervention. So we're playing 1, 2, 3, 4 Primal spells, which also makes these double time spell's just really suspect. At least we have this Combrei Stranger to help. Play 18 power. Could also just play this Waykeeper. It's an actual threat as opposed to the intervention. Let's do that. If I played Justice instead of Primal, I would get a Strength of the Mini, an Oath, and an Emerald Spear, because I'm not going to splash the double Arcanist. That doesn't seem as good as the Hatchling, Glider, and the Topaz Drake. Eight, 6, 4. Yuck. Let's see, we've got double time, double time, double time. It's 3, double time 4. Oh, this is real bad, isn't it? I wonder if we just don't play the Waykeeper and play like 19 power. Let's take a look at Shadow, make sure I'm not missing anything here. I do like the Scrapper and the sidearm. I don't see the need to really splash anything else out of that. Nothing that really makes me want to play. Like even this, like we don't have any besides this Coaxer and some other really inefficient ways to gain life. We don't have any life gain sources, so Torment is going to be just +1 power. We're not going to get to 20 power. I think I'm okay with this. Oh, for a second I was rank 1. Did everybody see that? Alright, let's play a game. Yeah, this is a keep. We have a piece of interaction and eventually cards that we can play.
These wings suit me just fine.
Let's go ahead and Time Weaver, take a look at what they've got going on. Wow. So we're probably gonna get the Gorger. They're missing a second Justice source. But I feel like if we hit the Gorger, they're not gonna be able to cast it. got their second source. I'm used to playing Magic Arena where they just leave the things open to you. So I could trade this for the Sleeping Draught, but I think I'm fine not. Unless they drew a unit, they don't have anything else to play this turn. Next turn they could play Spirit Drain. Which deals 4 damage, so I could put the Sawed Off over here. I'd rather wait on that. So let's just attack here. Play Warrior. We'll probably torch this 3-1. No, we're not.
With precision.
Let's attack here. I think they'll block and then we can Purify post combat. Oh, they didn't block at all. Can't remember if we can respond to abilities or not. Sure. Well, they still have that Spirit Drain. So I would like to six power lets us do the Backpacker and the Purify in a turn, but I think we'll put it on the bottom. Let's attack here. No blocks. If they try to, if they try to Spirit Drain our 1/2, we will probably torch it. I think this is just lethal, right? Well, so far so good. That Time Weaver was really helpful. We were able to see exactly what they had going on. Let us play around that Sleeping Draught a little bit. Yeah, this is a keep here. Could just go Excavator into Sawed Off and just hope they don't have any removal. With 19 power, hopefully we can just draw a couple running power here. We'll torch that.
One grain of sand at a time.
It's a pretty good draw. We just play the Wandering Forge, triggering our flyer here. Draw a time source next turn. That would be really good. So our opponent on mono shadow, I mean, it's sort of interesting. Ooh, I can bond this out. Let's do that.
Let's go.
Yeah, it seems like a not ideal use of that deadly confrontation. Let's exhaust this one. Oh, I didn't. Oh god. Well. Whew, not punished. Wow. That was bad. That was really bad. Never punished. Last month we ended up, I think, like 115th on the leaderboard for sealed. And in the very beginning of the league, I played 2 games with a bad Rakano deck that I lost very quickly, and those 2 games is what kept me out of the top 100. So it pays to take some time to look at your pool, make good choices. I think this is fine to keep. Can't actually cast anything in our hand, but it is sealed, it is slow. I think that's fine. Uh-oh. They aren't timing out, hopefully. That would be a bad way to start your sealed league, timing out of your event. Did sort of have like a mulligan to 5 there that I could have redrawn into something better, but I don't know if that's necessary. Alright, we'd love to draw a time or a primal source here. Hey, we did it. I think we're still going to play the Wandering Forge, though, in case they don't have a play next turn.
Thanks for the help.
Happy to offer the trade here. Oh. Ooh. Well, they're missing their second shadow source. That Slime Spitter Slug is gross. Could also double that and then they'll be able to play it, but they've got this next turn, which means they'd be hitting for what, like 5, 8 a turn forever. So let's go ahead and nix that for at least 3 turns. Hopefully we'll draw one of our Barkeep friends. Or a primal source, that would be also good. I want to kill this right now. There it is. So they have Spirit Drain online, right? Yeah. That was good. That can start attacking in. Try and clear this a little bit.
You've got a familiar face.
That's interesting. So they're one power away from being able to put their Hammer of Might down. They've also got Slug that they could be playing, but that they're waiting on. I don't want to give them a target that they can just kill instantly. So they would have 5 units when Slug comes down. So if I put Glider on like a 3/5, it would make it a 3/3 flyer afterwards. That might be interesting to see if they go ahead and try to play it. It's if I attack here and they block, and if they double block with any of those, it's just a 1-for-1. I don't gain any like additional leverage here. Let's kill this. Draw our weapon. Play it here. And then attack. Okay.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So that would be 7, which would make this an X1. So that's probably not where we want to be. I think we're just gonna play this and get in for 5, and then they'll play the Slug, and then we can lift something else and try to finish the game that way. No blocks. the game is just over, I believe. Yeah. .3-0, still down at 21. I guess people could have completed more games. Yeah, this is a pretty good starting hand. Really good for sealed, honestly. Would be great if we were on the play. So this Blinkwolf could get in. It's annoying. It's really annoying. That was a good draw. We can play our ancient defenses on turn 3. So I wonder if we are supposed to trade this off. I think we can. If they take the trade, great. Then we can blow up one of their 2/3s. Hopefully. Force them to maybe use one of their pump spells. Yep, that's totally fine. So that's not going face at least. Really need to draw a Sentinel any day now. I think we need to kill this right now. They're stuck at 3 power. If we draw a Sentinel, I think that we can close this out pretty easily. That's also fine. Although I think I want to be efficient and just... If they have another Finest Hour, that'll be real bad. Invulnerable to damage, and... Wow. That's real gross. At least, again, we're not... I guess we sort of did get burned out by that, but... At least not in conjunction with another pump spell. This is gonna be really close. That was a really good draw. I think at this point we gotta slow down a little bit in case they have removal.
We forge what we need.
We offer this 2-for-1 here.
Let me see what I can do with it.
Oh, this is just dirty. And hope they don't have a pump spell on the way back. That was risky. I could have swung with just 2. I guess that would put me in the same position if I actually did have a pump spell. That is having one unit that's unable to be blocked on the swing back.
Right on.
Wow. They were a good sport about that. It's always nice when you run into players that don't seem to be salty. Even though I myself am often guilty of the salt. I don't know, starting off 4-0 is super stressful. I feel like I'd be less stressed if I already lost a couple. I've got 19 power in this deck. Should leave 13 still in it. So, still, yeah, I think we redraw this. Even though add all of our colors, instantly punished. That feels bad. At least we drew our Lumen Shepherd so we can get on the board. Really would love to draw a fire source here. Or not, you know, whatever. It's totally fine. Any power, I would like to draw any power.
With precision.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Take your positions, Valkyrie.
So I could play this out and then bond out the Intriguing Agent. Which seems really interesting. So let's do that.
Your sword.
The next turn, if I draw power, I can play the Barkeep's Friend and swing with a 7/3 Overwhelm. Then hopefully kill this 2/1 with it.
What a perfect night.
Alternatively, I could play this. This being the Lumen Shepherd. Could also play a Thunderhoof Warrior and a Blinkwolf. Not sure which one is more threatening at this point, the 2-1 in the air or the 2-4 that can make a lifesteal. I'm gonna go against my better judgment here and kill the 2-4. So I just keep slamming large units, then the 2-1 in the air is not going to matter a whole lot, but if they're able to stabilize on the ground with a large lifesteal unit, then that 2-1 is all of a sudden a really big problem for me.
You chose this fate. Spears.
That's a good attack for us. I think we want to play the sidearm here. We can attack for 7, which puts them in a bad spot. Yep, that's what we wanted to have happen. But now I think we play a bunch of units down. At least try to keep them pressured.
Let's dance.
If they attack with the 3-3, then we are trading. Thankfully they didn't. Alright, so if we... They're tapped out. So I'm trying to figure out, do I exhaust the duo? And then we're swinging for like 7 overwhelm damage plus everything else, and they'd have to double block this to kill it? Or do we leave that available? No, I think we have to do that one, right? And at least everything but this trades. I think they're just in a bad spot here. 11, 13, 14. Yeah, they're just dead, I think. I guess being 5-0, it takes a little bit of time to match with someone. I wouldn't know, I've never been here before. Yeah, I think this is a keep. If we draw a Sentinel, we're in a really good spot. We get on the board early with the Lumen Shepherd. That's gotta be a bad feeling for the opponent. Lumen Shepherd and an Echo unit.
we must.
That was a really good draw. I think we might purify that. I was really tempted to play this sawed off, but I'd rather use it next turn, hopefully, when we can really swing in. Alright, well that's fair. Still surprised people are playing wanted poster in limited or in sealed, but you know, you can't stop people from playing bad cards. Just doesn't work. Alright, let's play the Excavator and then let's Purify here. We're getting behind in the race. Drawing a power would be good. Drawing a Sentinel would be good. That's really annoying. That's alright though. Hey, one of my friends had Valkyrie or Signal Flag last week, and they said that it was really good week 1, and then after that it sort of became much less good, much worse.
With precision.
Hopefully we can find a good place to use this. Striking Snake formation. It might be next turn before they have a chance to use this thing, Spirit Blade Stalker. Just kidding. They're leaving 2 power up. Which is annoying. Top. So this turn they're going to have to activate or have an answer to this or they die. Yeah.
Not be freed.
So if I double block and they have like a finest hour or something, that's really bad for me. But they have to attack or else they die because they don't have an answer to my flyer. We could single block here. I like that. And then if we don't get blown out by a pump spell. I mean, it sucks, but we don't. Let's attack here. Play out the Excavator. We'll be blocking with the 1/1. And then we just need to draw another power. We can play our Topaz Drake. That makes me feel much better. Oh, this also works. The Parapet Sentry will deal the damage. Hopefully we continue to play well here. No promises. So anybody in chat also been playing the Magic Arena? If so, what do you think? What are your thoughts? I've been enjoying it. It was the first day when they released Quick Constructed was a lot of fun because not everybody was playing. Not everybody had spent money yet, and so you were sort of almost playing like 2 months sealed with in the Magic Arena client. It was fun. But then a couple days after that, everyone had spent money, and so it became a little bit less fun. I think we keep this. Obviously it needs to draw some power. We are on the draw. We are running 19, so I think this is fine. Hopefully we don't hit an aggro deck. I'm gonna bottom that since we're running 19 power. It's possible I'll regret that, but you know. So it goes. That was a really good draw. So they have some kind of fast spell. Maybe a sandstorm, or it could be a desert marshal. Could be a finest hour.
The throne awaits.
Not attacking because with the 1/2 because we can double block to kill theirs if they attack. Although we do think that they have a fast spell, so I think we still block though. Although finest hour gets them both. So maybe not. But if we did block and they used it, that would really hamper their board development. So maybe, but honestly, I think we're just attacking with our 2/2 here, and then we're gonna play a Twinbrood. Should probably update the title so everybody knows that I'm 6-0, right? Get those eyeballs. Well, that's problematic, right? I mean, Striking Snake will eventually take care of that. I think we swing here.
One grain of sand at a time.
Hmm. That's a really good draw. Wonder what they were doing. See, but once you put that in your title, then you all of a sudden have to update it every time. Alright, well, so far so good. I hope that I don't mess this up somehow. This I'm happy to redraw. 2 power and missing a faction is not where you want to be. This is also a little better because of the wisp there, but all in all, not exactly where I want to be. That was another good draw. That's sketchy, right? Oh, punished. Ultimate punished. Happily trade here.
Find your own tool.
Definitely gonna purify that. Okay. Getting kind of ranched here.
They never stood a chance. Too easy.
So the option here is it's the Sentry or the Forge, and if they have some kind of overwhelm unit, which one is better? Is this one, but is it worth losing out some value? Probably not. It's already bad. We're already in a bad situation, especially since they have a fast spell. GG's. Well, it couldn't last forever, right? Oof. Oof, that was rough. That would be really sad to like lose the final two in the first week at 7-3, which would be better than what I did the first week, the first month, which was 6-4. But still, you hope to, when you're like 7-0, you're like, oh, you have these very fleeting moments where you allow yourself to think that you're going to be able to go 10-0. Keep trying to make crown work in constructed, but it doesn't. The fact that you can only use it to draw a 7 or higher unit is frustrating. Keep. Good day. Top. To the top with you, Sauropod. I'm gonna hide this torch as long as I can, which I could have by still playing the fire, but that's an aggressive use. They must be not able to hit their color.
Find your own tomb.
I think we just torch this.
One grain of sand at a time.
It's annoying. Still going to swing though. Sure. Hopefully they don't have Dark Return. This is fishy, right?
What is written can be erased.
I'll offer to let them eat that if they want to take 10 damage.
One grain of sand at a time.
light the night with flame.
That was pretty good. They're gonna get us. Unless they don't do it on their turn, we draw a Primal Source. Okay, they did. They made the correct play. So Primal Source is now 100% our best draw. Unless it's Torch. Have we used our Torch? Yeah, we used our Torch already. Alright, well they played well. I'd be pretty happy with an 8-2 run, but I'd be even happier with a 9-1 run. Yeah, this is a keep. Oh, punished for not playing out my power. I was trying to hide it, not thinking that I would just take 4 out of nowhere, but that's alright. This is going to be fine. We're going to play our Thunderhoof Warrior and then put a Freewing Glider on it. And then ultimate it. It's going to be good. A lot of single faction decks this week, which is interesting. Don't kill it. So we could offer the trade here. I think we will.
You messed with the wrong gal.
I ultimated this turn because next turn we can play both of these. It means we're taking another 3, which is not ideal, but I think it's a gamble worth taking.
Find your own tomb if it's a fight you want.
Oh, that's disgusting. We're gonna need to put this on here.
You messed with the wrong gal.
Then if they ever play any weapons at all, we're sort of just toast. I think we have to play this here, this turn. I feel like I messed up somewhere along the way in this game. If they just swing out, they can win, right? Yeah. So I need them to not do that for a turn. Don't do the math. Don't do the math. They did the math. Yeah, you were already winning, I believe. Take 7. Yep. Good game. Alright, 8-2. We're still number 1. I'm sure that will not last for very long, but alright everybody. Well, thank you for watching, everyone who is watching or was watching or watches the YouTube video. It was a lot of fun this week. Excited about the 2 packs per week for next week and every week after that. Should be a much more interesting deck building challenge as the month continues on. So alright everybody, thank you for watching.